And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Brian Prodich along with Robbie Bowers. We have Brady Borrell, we have Braden Borrell, we have Matthew Prodich, we have Jackson Spivey, all part of our crew in Berwick as the Berwick Panthers will take on the Port Barre Red Devils. That coming up right after the break on 95.3 FM, KQKI. It's the State Farm High School Baseball Game of the Week.
Surprises. Some good, some not so good. It's why your State Farm agent is there with good neighbor service and surprisingly great rates for everyone. At State Farm, you get great service and great rates so you can be prepared for all of life's surprises. See John Card and Carol Folse in Bayou Vista and Dickie Fitzgerald and Dwayne Scott in Morgan City. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm requirements. The city of Berwick congratulates their hometown Berwick High School Panthers. Known for its iconic red lighthouse on the riverfront, the city of Berwick features historic neighborhoods, new residential developments, and exceptional quality of life with well-developed recreational complexes, public schools that are some of the highest performing in the state of Louisiana, and an 800,000-acre backyard, the beautiful Atchafalaya Basin, and not to mention its friendly people. Go Panthers from the city of Berwick. Clean Sweep Janitorial is your locally owned full-service commercial janitorial service serving our local area since 1997 and is a proud supporter of the Berwick Panthers. Clean Sweep Janitorial is licensed and insured and services commercial buildings. Whatever your needs may be, leave it to Clean Sweep. Call them today at 985-518-3723. Clean Sweep Janitorial says, go Panthers, and let's go for a clean sweep in the playoffs.
Ram Truck Month rolls on at AJ Doman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram with deals like this. $7,250 off MSRP and 4.9% interest for 72 months. On top of great trade values and lifetime powertrain warranties, this equals a great time to buy your 2023 Ram Bighorn. And the Jeep Celebration event gives you deals like this. The all-new Jeep Grand Cherokee has $6,000 in rebates and lifetime powertrain warranty. Don't miss Ram Truck Month and the Jeep Celebration event only at AJ Doman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram at the foot of the Morgan City Bridge in Berwick.
Welcome back here to Ludd Henry Field in Berwick as we get ready for some high school baseball. We want to thank some of our sponsors for making this game this afternoon possible. Brady?
That's right, Brian. We want to thank State Farm agents John Cart, Dickie Fitzgerald, Carol Folse, and Dwayne Scott, Thibodeau Regional Medical Center, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, GJ Curbside, St. Mary Golf and Country Club, and Bogey Free Golf, Urgent Care of Morgan City, and Morgan City Radiology, Intimore Incorporated, Bayou Bend Health System in Franklin, Conrad Shipyard, AJ Doman Chevrolet, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep and Ram, Tash Action Clinic, Taco Bell, Oshner St. Mary, Awapaho Litterbox Rentals, Lafayette Electric, Patterson State Bank, Clean Sweep Janitorial, and now the city of Berwick. Brian.
Thank you so much, Brady B. We come into this game here this afternoon, Robbie. We see the athletic director, Coach Mike Walker. He's on the far side over in the dugout, the home dugout. And the officials had a little bit of an issue getting here with some traffic, and they finally got here, so it looks like this game is going to start on time like it was supposed to.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day, bluebird sky. The wind's pushing out to the center field a little bit. It gets gusty here and there. I don't think it's going to really come into play too much. And the hamburgers are grilling and the fries are frying.
Oh, yeah.
And you're listening to the State Farm High School Game of the Week on 95.3 FM, KQKI, Bayou Vista, Morgan City, Louisiana. Want to thank State Farm agents John Cart, Dickie Fitzgerald, Carol Folse, and Dwayne Scott, and they'll be sponsoring our innings as well. We're going to kick it over to Brady B. Of course, Robbie, you had an interview with the head coach of the Berwick Panthers, head coach Seth Henry.
And Coach Ludd Henry also.
And Coach Ludd Henry, father and son as we know them here. This field named after his father, Lud Henry, with just a great legacy here, and it continues at Berwick High School in baseball. Let's go ahead and listen and watch that interview. Brady?
Well, welcome, Panther Nation. It's the second round of the playoffs today. The games will be against Port Barre Red Devils at 4 and 6:30 p.m. Come out and support your boys. I got with me today Coach Seth Henry on my right and Coach Lud Henry on my left. Just proud to announce this Lud Henry Field in the city of Berwick, which is brand new to everybody if you hadn't heard. Got a few questions for both coaches today. Coach Seth, well, you received a first round bye, which is always nice. What's the health of your team right now?
We're in pretty good health right now. We only have one injured player at the moment, so I think we're pretty good health-wise.
What do you expect from Port Barre today?
Port Barre's a good team. I went and watched them the first round against Patterson. They have a good arm, so we're going to have to compete at the plate and put pressure on the defense for sure.
All right, now I'm going to put Coach Lud on the spot. Coach Lud, what's the attitude of the team right now?
It's very good. You know, we've been through a lot this year. This is probably one of the most unusual years I've been through as far as injuries go with any team. You know, I don't know if Coach Seth has written down the same lineup twice all year long, including today. Right. You know, and finally we were somewhat healthy. Again, we only got one guy out, and so that's a plus for us. And we just needed to be us. Do what we do. At this point in the season, what would you consider the strength of Berwick to be? I think our pitching staff is definitely the strength, you know, and our experience. You know, I mean, we got, seven seniors starting, I think. So, you know, so they've been there, they've been here, and they, like I said, we just need to do what we do. Right. Well, Coach Seth, by building a winning program over the years, which is partly because of your dad, much is expected from the fans and the community. Do you feel that's added pressure or motivation for your players?
No, I don't think it's added pressure at all. You know, we expect to win every year. The community expects us to win every year. You know, so I don't think it adds any pressure. I think it's just, you know, it gives us a little momentum going into the playoffs, and that's really about it.
All right. Well, good luck to both of y'all today, and God bless. Go Panthers.
Thank you. Thank y'all for being here.
Appreciate it.
Thank
you. And there you have it. Interview with the head coach of the Berwick Panthers, Seth Henry, and his father, Lud Henry. We're going to go ahead and take a timeout. We also want to mention this is the first ever high school baseball game to be played in the city of Berwick. It does have a nice ring, doesn't it? We're going to go ahead and take a timeout. When we come back, it'll be just about time for the first pitch here in the city of Berwick. It's the State Farm High School baseball game of the week on 95.3 FM KQKI.
Conrad Shipyard, serving Louisiana and the Gulf Coast since 1948, is celebrating 75 years in business in 2023. Core values of safety, quality, integrity, and craftsmanship show in our people and our products. With 5 modern and expansive shipyards located along the Gulf Coast in Louisiana and Texas, Conrad's portfolio includes a wide range of vessels built for commercial customers and the U.S. government. Conrad Shipyard is a proud supporter of our local athletes and wish them the very best on and off the field. Conrad Shipyard, the best there is.
Are you looking to improve your health and wellness? The experts at Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance can help you achieve the lifestyle you strive for, all while reducing your pain. We can get you on the road to recovery from an injury or surgery, with or without a physician's referral, at our state-of-the-art facility located at 611 Brashear Avenue in Morgan City. If you're looking for a healthier, stronger, and more active and pain-free lifestyle, call Core at 985-384-1999.
When you shop G&J Curbside, you'll find products that you won't find anywhere else in the area. Shop GJCurbside.com for exclusive products, including Dano's Seasoning, Black Rifle Coffee Company, Matt and Steve's Pickle Bloody Mary products, and the list keeps growing. Visit GJCurbside.com to see their extensive list of grocery, household products, and even home decor.
This is Eric Lynn. On behalf of the Lynn family and the G&J staff, we appreciate your support. Please visit GJCurbside.com. From our curb to yours. GJCurbside.com.
Are you ready to become a healthier you? Bayou Bend Health System is reimagining healthcare and fitness with our new wellness center opening in summer of 2023. This facility will offer many services, including a fitness center, an indoor track, pools, therapy services, and a healthy bistro, as well as childcare and so much more. Call 337-907-6767 for more information, or stop by the Membership Sales Center at 301 Northwest Boulevard in Franklin.
Intermore started in 1974 in Amelia, Louisiana as a small oilfield services company providing personnel and equipment to serve the offshore drilling industry. Intermore is now one of the largest offshore oilfield mooring companies in the world, but its local roots run deep with offices right here in Morgan City employing over 150 employees in their offshore, fabrication, and shore-based facilities. Intermore Incorporated is a proud supporter of our local schools and athletes and wishes them the best of luck in their endeavors. For more information, visit intermore.com.
Back here in Berwick, Lud Henry Field. Want to welcome everyone in, whether you're watching or you're listening on 95.3 FM or watching on the KQKI Digital Video Network. We're so happy we can bring this game to you. And of course, we want to welcome in Bodie, Tootie. They're watching here. And how are you? Doing good. And of course, waiting on Robbie to get back. I think he tried to maybe hunt down a person or two. I know we've got quite a few people got caught up in some traffic.
Yes,
I think they arrived.
They did.
Didn't the umpires arrive?
They got here probably about 17 minutes ago, but there was a traffic situation. There was a car fire around between Labadaville and Bayou Lewis.
Right.
And so that put them behind, but they are here, just waiting to get started at this point. Maybe a few minute delay, but we should be close to start time at 4. But, of course, Game 2 will be first pitch at 6:30, give or take a few minutes.
Right.
If a Game 3 is necessary, that would happen at 11 o'clock tomorrow.
Yes, they have moved that. It was originally set for 1 o'clock on Sunday, but they decided to go ahead and do it early tomorrow because of the weather changed a little bit. There is going to be a chance of rain, but that rain was kind of pushed back a little bit, so they figured that they could most probably get that game in at 11 o'clock tomorrow morning if they had to. Of course, we would be there. We would be here should that Game 3 be necessary. We will take about, I'm not sure how long our break will be between Games 1 and 2, but a new stream will begin, right, Brady?
Correct.
For Game 2, so that way we can keep both of those, or these two broadcasts here separate. You went tried tonight to maybe hunt down a.
You're good.
Thank you, Brady B.
All right, so yeah, we'll see what happens. I do see the officials approaching the field, so that means we're about to get started. We will hear the starting lineups shortly from Mayor Duval Arthur of the city of Berwick. Of course, Mayor Duval is the first mayor of the city of Berwick. We're not saying the town of Berwick anymore, the city of Berwick.
City of Berwick.
So
it's kind of a tongue twister.
It is, but we'll get there.
A little bit.
Yeah, they're coming to home plate now, and so should be a great afternoon for baseball, Brian.
Yes.
And so, yeah, buddy. Again, congratulations to what is now the city of Berwick. Originally, he told us in 2010, Brian, that they were only 40 residents away from 5,000, which would have put them at a city in 2010. However, when they knew they were going to eclipse that just by the fact that the amount of people that moved in, the amount of homes that were built that in that 10-year gap, well, guess what? They did, according to the census.
You know, and that's all part of, you know, a lot of people will perhaps say that the census isn't important. I don't need to do the census. But it really is, because you look at Berwick being a city now, that changes everything. You look at, you know, as far as funding of programs, things like that.
Right.
You know, you go from a town to a city. That's a big thing.
It does.
Here for this city.
Right.
Now
but
we call it a city.
Exactly. And thanks to Mayor Duval Arthur and the city council, because when the numbers came in originally, it had them about 200 residents shy of that 5,000 needed. They appealed it. And they just found out last week they are officially now a city. So kudos to them for appealing that census. Otherwise, it would still be a town. But they do qualify for more grants, more funding, and that's going to help them a lot.
Absolutely. As we have head coach Seth Henry and also the coach Port Barre, they are discussing things with the officials, getting some things straight. And then we'll have the starting lineups here just after that. And, Robbie, I know you had a chance to go over to probably your favorite place in the entire ballpark.
No doubt.
Over by the food. You got to talk to some people. And
my response to everything was extra grilled onion.
Yeah, good stuff.
Now, I was actually talking to Crew Bella's grandpa over there. He was telling me about Mr. VJ, who used to be a fire chief in Berwick, and then he went on to be the fire chief of the state of Louisiana. He said he's still kicking it in Baton Rouge. He's 96 years old.
Wow.
If you listen to Mr. VJ, we just want to wish you well.
Yes, he was a state fire marshal and state representative. He was a fire chief, and he does watch a lot of our games.
Yes,
so,
he does.
Hello,
say hello
Mr. VJ, longtime friend of our family, a great family. And
well, my senior year at Berwick, just a little story while we got time. I was selected amongst, I guess 12 other students to go to Boys State at LSU. And the American Legion that year did not have the funding, and Mr. VJ wrote a check for us all to go.
Oh, wow.
And I thought that was pretty awesome.
Phenomenal. Yeah.
And we had a great time.
Yep. I want to welcome everybody who's watching from Port Barre. I know we do have some of those. And if there is a Game 3 tomorrow, guys, I've got a surprise coming.
Oh, boy.
All the way from Port Barre. Some jalapeno sausage cheese bread from my friends.
Oh, we got it coming?
Got it coming. If there's a Game 3, somebody's bringing it to me. I met him in the parking lot. I dropped a hint.
Only Brady.
All I did was drop a hint. She said, if we come back tomorrow, I'll bring you some. It's from my friends at Barwick Superstore, some friends of mine that own a store there.
It is absolutely amazing how Brady can make friends over food.
Everything revolves around food.
Yes, indeed.
I was like, we in Lake Charles. Brady, where you want to eat at? Oh, we going to Daryl's.
I don't think I've ever eaten 5 times in one day. We get to Lake Charles, and guess what? It's 5 times in one day.
I've spent enough time in Lake Charles. I've got family and friends that live there. I know the food places.
Yeah, it's like 30,000 calorie intake in one day.
Folks, when you're eating breakfast, lunch, dinner, and dinner.
Midnight snacks.
What was that place we stopped to on I-10? Man, it was great.
Forgot the name of that place.
It was at brother-in-law's or
mother-in-law's, something like that.
Man,
it was in Iowa.
They had a pork steak that was just out of this world.
Oh, yes, that was.
I'm going through there in the next couple of weeks. I'm stopping.
That was some good food right there.
Yes, that was.
Leave it up to Brady. He will bring you to the best place possible.
Hey, that's what I'm
talking
talking
know about that one, or did we just stumble across?
I stumbled across it. All right, here we go. The starting lineups.
Thank you.
Got it, Brady.
Let's go. All right, here we go. Mayor Duval Arthur, the city of Berwick, with the starting lineups. By the way, I stumbled across that place. Yes, I did.
Well, I like the way you stumble.
I'm good. What can I say? All right, starting lineups from Mayor Duval Arthur, the PA announcer, the first mayor of the city of Berwick.
I'd like to welcome everybody to today's playoff game between the visiting Port Barre Red Devils and our own Berwick Panthers. Starting lineup for today's game for the Red Devils. Leading off the shortstop, number 9, Eli Vercher. At third base, number 2, Mason Daigle. The pitcher, number 8, Owen Ponche. The DH, number 1, Joshua Davis. The catcher, number 13, Bennett Fontenot. In right field, number 16, Julian Arnold. At first base, number 20, Trent Kimball. At second base, number 7, Cy Saunier. At shortstop, number 8, Braden Perdue. And in left field, number 5, Bailey Redu. And the rest of the Red Devils. Coaches for the Red Devils: head coach Tyler Stevens, assistant coach Jordan Taylor, assistant coach Brandon Guidry. Starting lineup for our Panthers: in right field, number 17, Zach Gonzalez. Center field, number 23, Crew Bella. Left field, number 9, Zach Kinchin. The shortstop, number 5, Jaden Milton. The third base, number 8, Cole Morris. The second base, number 15, Aaron Askew. The first base, number 22, Evan White. The catcher, number 7, Dawson Richard. On the mound for the Panthers, number 1, Hayden Robinson. DHing for Kinchin in right and left field, number 38, Mason Johnson. And the rest of the Panthers. Head coach for the Panthers, Seth Henry. Assistant coach, Lud Henry. Assistant coaches, Tony Lynn and Zach Stewart. Athletic director for Berwick, Mike Walker. Principal, Amber Monso, and assistant principal, Griselle Torres. Please stand and join us for the national anthem.
And there you have it, the national anthem. When we return, it's first pitch. It's the State Farm High School baseball game of the week on 95.3 FM KQKI.
St. Mary, our primary care team is growing to better serve you with the addition of Kazumi Yoshinaga, a family medicine physician. She delivers the attention and personalized care you and your family need to get well and stay well, including annual checkups, immunizations, and care for acute and chronic conditions. Dr. Yoshinaga is now accepting new patients with same-day or next-day appointments available. Her office is located at 1302 Lakewood Drive, Suite 101 in Morgan City. For an appointment, please call 985-380-4320. That's 985-380-4320.
Whether you're looking for a 9 mortgage loan,
And welcome back here to Lud Henry Field in Berwick. Our first inning is being brought to you by John Cart, State Farm agent John Cart, located 409 Southeast Boulevard in Bayou Vista. Call 985-395-9293. As we are about ready for the first pitch. Coming up to bat for the Port Barre Red Devils, that's going to be Eli Vircher, the shortstop. And they were pretty quick in getting this one underway. We are running a little bit late, but not terribly so. Hayden Robinson on the mound. Here's the first pitch, and that's going to be a ball. So the count 1-0. Robinson on the mound, Vircher at the plate. Here's the pitch by Robinson, and that's going to be ball low. That'll bring the count to 2-0. So 2-0 on Vircher. First game of a 3-game series, and this is going to be ball high. So Robinson starts off with 3 balls, no strikes, to begin this ball game. Pitch, and that's high, and Vircher is going to take first base. So that'll put 1 on for the Port Barre Red Devils. Start this game, and we've seen Robinson do this before.
Mason,
and
bunt right
he'll
here.
find his own, though.
Could see a bunt right here, Brian, to try to get the man to second. Nope.
Here's the pitch to Daigle, and that's going to be strike number 1. So Mason Daigle, the third baseman for the Port Barre Red Devils, is up at the plate. 0-1 count. Runner on first base for the Red Devils. This is going to be a strike. Count will move to 0-2 on Daigle.
Yeah, kind of crossed him up right there, Daigle. It's a good pitch.
Here's the 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss. So that's strikeout number 1 for Hayden Robinson.
Port Barre is not taking very much of a lead on first. I mean, the base runner is literally 3 feet from the base.
Yeah, they're definitely respecting the Panthers. You're right, not much of a lead at all.
Oh.
Up at the plate now.